Yo, welcome to Dre's Universe. Right now, we about to be talking about the Power Book 2, Season 3, Episode Land of Opportunity. Let's get this recap popping, y'all. So, Lorenzo has a big surprise for the family. Kane there, Monet, and Drew. And it's a big portrait of Zeke, like outside their bar or whatever, on the wall. So, I gotta say it's cool seeing Monet come back around again. Especially like all of them baby getting back cool again. And especially like Monet after like losing Zeke, her grieving was crazy. She wasn't playing with nobody at the moment. So only one wasn't there was Diana. Diana was in, I guess she was late, coming late from class or whatever. So she come walking up with flowers or whatever. And Monet like, let's go inside. Let's go have this family meeting. And she was like, private family meeting. Diana, you're not invited. And Diana like, please, Monet, can we just talk? And all of a sudden, Detective Women pop up, talking shit as usual. You could tell like Kane and Monet, they ready to get rid of Women. He doing too much right now. So, that's crazy. This motherfucker just everywhere. Everywhere Monet go, he's popping up, man. Oh yeah, let's talk about Sax and Jenny. He telling her he's helping Davis to get Davis' brother out, and she was saying you need to be focused on getting evidence for her RICO case. He trying to tell her if he gets Theodore out, it'll get him closer to Davis, which will end up get him closer to Tariq and the Tejadas. And I can say that's a smart move by Sax. So Jenny's phone, they sitting down, so Jenny's phone blowing up like crazy. So Sax pussy whipped ass asks her if she's cheating on him. So she was like, whatever, man. So she walks out to take a call from Detective Blanca Rodriguez. And all of a sudden her phone, it's another phone in her purse blowing up. It's her CI phone. And we already know who that is. That's Lauren. So he takes a picture with his cell phone of the number that's coming up. And I feel like Jenny, she moving sloppy right now. Because by him doing that, he can find out that Lauren's alive. And I feel like if he finds out Lauren's alive, they might have I think in the this is my prediction, they might have a falling out, Jenny and Sax. And he's going to end up telling Davis that Lauren's alive. And he going to find out. So I think she just moving sloppy right now. And it's crazy. Just leaving your CI phone just everywhere. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh yeah, so my boy Tariq, he finally got a whip. He said he went from a BMW to a Porsche. A black man walking to a Porsche. I said, oh, that's my nigga Tariq. He crazy. So, oh yeah, let's talk about so they pull up at the warehouse or whatever. So my boy Kane, he approached Effie like, why you not returning my calls? And she like, I ain't gotta return your calls. You not my nigga. He said, I just wanted to thank you for killing Lauren. And she looked so shocked. I wish I could have seen her face, man. She looked so shocked. And Kane trying to basically blackmail her, like you ain't blackmail her, like you ain't fucking with me. You ain't gonna fuck with me, so I'll just fuck up your relationship with Tariq by telling him that you killed Lauren and shit like that. I feel like that's pretty much fucked up. Yeah, so they walk into the warehouse or whatever, and Kane pulls his brain to the side. Like, I knew your little bitch ass was gonna fold. Like, why you tell Kane? He like, I ain't tell Kane. You know, Kane a smart nigga. He just putting shit together right now. But Kane putting shit together this season. He ain't playing. But he found out that Brayden didn't kill Lauren. That Effie did. So that's crazy. So my boy, oh yeah, so I'm getting tired, man. Where the fuck is Norma at? So I'm tired of seeing Obi. Whatever. So Norma right hand man pulls up to the drop, to the warehouse, whatever, and he ain't got the normal re-up. It's a crate full of guns. And they looking at each other like, we don't know nothing about selling guns. Like, that's too much right now. That's too much right now. We don't know nothing about selling guns. He like, basically y'all do now. Since y'all want to take Mecca spot, this is what Mecca do. He sell guns. So basically, like, y'all gonna sell these guns. It don't matter what the fuck y'all saying. So, oh Oh yeah, let's talk about this class. So they in class, and the objective was life goals and what they wanted to reach. Diana Carr had independence. Um, Effie Carr has freedom, and Tariq Carr had family. And so they start playing this game or whatever, and you can see like what advantages they had, what disadvantages they had, and stuff, shit like that. So they playing this game like step forward if your family left you money and shit like that, shit like that. So and only one was back was like Diana. It's crazy. Her character so much a mystery. Like we don't know about nothing about her family or nothing like that. And yeah, like she was basically like she was always at the end of the line or whatever. And Tariq, he was almost at the finish line. Like Ghost laid it out for him. Like you got inheritance, all kind of shit coming, and you ain't gotta do the shit you doing, Tariq. To be honest with you, bro. But yeah, that's crazy though. But oh yeah. So let's talk about Davis. So Monet pulls up to Davis' office like, man, what we gonna do about this motherfucking detective Whitman? He just popping up out of nowhere. He popped up on me with my family and shit like that. And so Davis comes up with this plan to give Detective Whitman a fake alibi. And he's like, Monet was like, I can't do that. Everything he ain't gonna believe everything I say. He gonna think it's cap. And he was like, Davis was like, nah, see, that's why you send Diana. Diana got a clean rap sheet. She ain't never been in jail. She got a clean record and shit like that. So she looking like a civilian. Kind of like how Zeke was going to Detective Whitman in the I think it was the second season. Yeah, you know how Zeke was, but so Monet agrees to it. But she like, I'm gonna get Diana on board, but I need you to help break into his house. Like she wanted to pay Davis to have somebody to break in his house and get these documents, these files, because Detective Whitman, he on leave right now, so he got to clean out his desk and shit like that, clean out his desk or whatever. So all his files at his crib. So I think that was a smart move by Monet. So Davis agreed to it that he'd have somebody to break Detective Whitman's house or whatever. So Monet pays him or whatever. So we'll see how that go out. We'll see how that play out. So the meeting didn't go well with Lucas and RSJ. Lucas feeding RSJ a bunch of bullshit. So RSJ, he didn't try to hear it, man. So RSJ turns to Tariq like, hey, I heard you got an inheritance from your pops or whatever. That's good. Do something smart with it, and walks out. And so RJ walks out. So Lucas asks Tariq to please convince RJ to sign with us, or you lose your internship. And I feel like that's pretty much fucked up right there. Yeah, that's pretty much fucked up why you did that shit. So oh yeah, let's talk about Monet again. So Monet stops by at Stansfield to visit Diana. So Monet like, I need this favor. This cop on my ass. He's not stopping. If you do this for the family, me and you back cool. We cool again, Diana. I forgive you and you forgive me. So Diana like, now you need me and shit like that. After all that shit you did to me, now you need me. So Diana agrees to it. Or whatever the plan they got going on. Oh yeah, so let's talk about Drew and Frank. Frank's son's Gordo. They at the penthouse talking whatever. And Drew like, I got these guns, these plugs that dropped off to me. I need to get rid of them. And Gordo like, I know these racist motherfuckers. They been talking about buying some guns. And I think we can sell them all at once to them. And so they agree. So Drew tells Kane and Lorenzo about the game plan to get rid of all these guns. And Drew like, we need a white face. And Kane like, don't worry about it. We got those. We got one. We already know who talking about Brayton. So that's crazy. So, oh yeah, let's talk about RJ again. So Tariq pulls up on Tate like, can you give me any dirt on RJ? Tate like, you ain't gonna get no dirt on RJ. RJ too clean. And he was like, basically like, Tariq, he wants something from you. He just ain't fucking with you like that. He wants something from you. So Tariq like, what can I offer a fucking billionaire? Like, what the fuck you want from me? So that's crazy. So Tate, he always trying to blackmail Tariq. So he like, Tate like, yo, drop off 50 bands. No, not 50 bands, but 5 bands. So donate to my campaign. I'm gonna have a meeting with the Detective Blanca Rodriguez. And fucking Tariq look around like, what the fuck kind of business you got meeting with Detective Blanca Rodriguez? And he's like, she been looking around. She need help with her case about the Mecca case and shit like that. So I was like, that's crazy. He trying to blackmail tell you a damn fool, boy. Yeah, so she looking to the Dante Spear case. So Tariq agrees to it. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna pay you. Thanks for giving me the information and shit like that. So, oh yeah. So Jenny and Saxe meets at the bar again, and she gives some Saxe some papers on the Theodore case. So her phone keeps blowing up, and Saxe pussy whipped ass again asking her if she seen anyone else, and she said, "Fuck it, we just gonna meet Detective Blanca Rodriguez." So they meet with Detective Blanca Rodriguez, and she like, Blanca Rodriguez like, so this your CI? And Jenny was like, yeah. And I can say this. We all know Saxe played dirty, and I think at this is my prediction, like mid-season and shit like that, he's gonna fold on them, and I think he's gonna side with Davis at the end. I think that's how that's gonna play out. Yeah, so Jenny, she pulls it back up at Lauren's, where Lauren's hiding at. So she tells Lauren to stop blowing her phone up like that, shit like that. And Lauren like, you left me here with no food, no Wi-Fi. You just left me here. Nothing to eat, shit like that. What I'm supposed to do? And Jenny like, what you want me to do? Drop the case? And Lauren was like, and go where? Like, what you want me to do? Effie looking for me. And she was like, you just ain't gotta worry about Effie. It's Tariq, Kane, and the Tahadas or whatever. So Jenny, she saw pictures of Effie and Tariq living their best life or whatever, while Effie tried to kill her. But it's crazy. Jenny need to get off Tariq dick. She's still trying to convince Lauren that Tariq had something to do with that shit, which he didn't. So that's crazy. So Jenny like, think of something that can help me with the case, so that way we could go ahead and get this shit over with. We could go ahead and put them behind bars or whatever. So she starts saying how Tariq, she starts seeing like Monet and Tariq together, and Monet looked like he taking orders from her and shit like that, and how Diana, she called Diana up there at the like, I guess it was like her favorite spot or whatever, where they got the stash and shit at now. And what's crazy about that, in the season 3 trailer, you can see like Effie walking up, and you can see like it's cameras everywhere now on that little stash spot, whatever. And I can't wait to see how that shit play out. That's gonna be crazy. So, oh yeah. So Kane at the table, he's at the table cleaning his guns. Lorenzo like, hey Kane, this shit gotta stop. I'm the head of this family. I'm the boss. I started this shit. You gonna respect this shit. You gonna respect me and shit like that. And fucking, Kane, he like, whatever, man. I ain't till you tell Monet what you did to Zeke, nigga, I'll run you right now. So so Kane now is crazy. But so let's so Diana, she meets up with Detective Whitman, and he's on the phone with someone like, send me the fingerprint reports or whatever. And so he hangs up or whatever. So Diana starts lying, talking about how she doesn't trust Monet and how she needs to find out who killed Zeke. and he tells he tells Diana like Monet might be responsible for Zeke and Carrie's death. And to silence Zeke, Zeke was going back and forth to Detective Whitman office and shit like that, trying to find out about the Carrie murder. So, yeah, so that's crazy. So, Diana like, I can't tell you about no murder. And he like, so what you doing here? She was like, I can help you with Monet got books at her bar. But got the bar books at the house, and I know where they at. And he's like, I can work with you. I can work with that. That's money laundering. And this motherfucker so thirsty that she's setting him up the whole time. Like he's so fucking thirsty. Like this motherfucking man. That's what his ass gonna get though. But yeah. So Kane and Lorenzo pulls up to the meeting. They meet with Brayden to set up the play for the deal. Drew and Gordon pulls up. Kane tells Drew and Gordon to fall back like they got it. And Drew like, how the fuck you gonna cut me out my deal? I set this deal up. So come to find out that the gun buyers they setting it up for is Blanca Rodriguez CIs. So that is crazy. And oh yeah, that's gonna be crazy right there. Oh yeah, so Tariq and Lucas and RJ sit down. Tariq finds out what RJ wants from him, and it's the QCP building that Ghost used to own. And so Tariq, smart, he cut the deal. He gonna give RJ the property or whatever. So RJ signed with the Westons. So that's crazy. So Brayden meets up with the gun buyers. They make the deal. One of them start questioning like, "What Gordo at?" And he was like, "I said that's crazy, dude, weird as hell." But so Brayden make it back to the motel to drop off the money to Lorenzo and Kane. And the whole time, like Lorenzo paranoid, like, "Kane, we need to hurry up. I don't trust these fools. These motherfuckers follows Brayden to the gun buyers follow Brayden to the motel." So the gun buyers thinks Lorenzo is all alone because Lorenzo peeking out the window and shit. They only see Lorenzo. So Brayden pulls off. The white boys, they kicking the door, shooting and shit. Lorenzo laying them down. And as they get out the door, it's gunfire everywhere. So they shooting back at each other, shit like that. And Lorenzo jumps in front of Kane, saves Kane's life after all the shit Kane's done to him. Shit like that. So I guess Lorenzo knew he couldn't trust the gun bar, so he had Drew and Gordo on standby. So Drew and Gordo, they came up spraying. And Gordo, he wound up getting hit in the shoulder. It was like he wound up getting hit in the shoulder. It wasn't no big deal or nothing, whatever. But you could tell this moment, Humble Kane, he realized that his dad really down for the family and got his back, and that he really didn't mean to kill Zeke. And so Kane like, your secret safe with me, Dad, and I'm gonna stop all the bullshit, and we just gonna get on with it. So, oh yeah, damn. So this dumbass thirsty ass motherfucker detective with me. He let Diana set him up. This motherfucker try to break into their house. Detective Whitman, the police, y'all. And Diana on the stairs, so he comes in and he's shocked like, "Diana, you ain't supposed to be here." And she gets on the phone like, "911, we have a break-in," trying to get him, she didn't know what was going on. She trying to get him arrested or whatever. And so Monet comes around the corner with the gun, like, and popped his ass. She popped his ass. So RP did Detective Whitman, you was a thirsty motherfucker and shit like that. So, oh yeah, this the funny part. So Monet tells Diana to hit her that way it looked like the Detective Whitman hit her. And that's crazy. Fucking Detective Whitman let her. I ain't think he was gonna go out like that, to be honest with you. He was just so fucking thirsty, man. But I thought he was gonna go out in another way, but not like this. So you could tell. But the funny part was when Monet tells Diana to hit her, and she was like, "Say less." You could tell, all that anger she held back on Monet, she put in that one punch. She was like Mayweather. She socked the shit out of Monet. So I think that shit was funny right now. But yeah, man, it's not looking good. It seemed like he just caught a break with Kane, but it's not looking good for Lorenzo right now. The next episode, well, this on this episode, fucking Davis gave her the finger. He got somebody breaking her house, and he got the files, and it's the fingerprints, and it came back it's Lorenzo's fingerprints. So I said, damn. Only if Detective Whitman would a little bit longer, Lorenzo probably been locked up right now. But yeah, so that's crazy. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, leave your predictions and theories in the comments below. I'm out. Banger.